G'day folks, I figured it's time to look at this thing since it's been sitting around here for a little while. It's a Adler Alphatronic P60-1. I'm not sure what the TA stands for, obviously T Adler or something like that. They chopped the cables off everything before they dumped it and busted the fascia off the monitor. Thankfully the monitor plug is still there, so I can trace the wires and just make a new cable up for it. The other one's just 3-core power, I think. Maybe not. What is that? That might require a DC adapter. Okay. Well, either way I'm going to have a look at it and see what I can come up with. There's a plug there which might have been monitor power, I'd say. Could be interesting. Standard IBM keyboard input, printer output and serial. And that's about it. No sound, no nothing else. Just video. 5¼ inch floppy disk drive. Had the transport card in it inserted the wrong way around, unfortunately, so they may have stuffed the magnetic head. Okay, well the main unit's made by Triumph-Adler, Australia. Not actually made in Germany, I don't think. Another one down there which is Pertec Research 1986, an Australian product, just below the speaker in there. So, Australian built for Adler in, I think it was Nuremberg. Nuremberg. Yeah, Nuremberg. Casing is solid steel. Same level as shielding. Really old power supply. Floppy disk drive. Hard drive in there, somewhere under there. Don't know who it's made by. I'll take the covers off. Yeah, on the back you can see the squirrel cage cooling blower. Well, since it's no simple task to pull this thing to bits, I'm just going to give it some power and see what it does to begin with. Hang on, there's a delay there. Okay, well that was interesting. I got called off last night, so I didn't finish the startup video, but let's just say there was a bit of smoke coming off the high wattage resistors in the power supply, pulling too many amps, and I found out why that was. Because basically this is probably no more of a computer than it is a boat anchor right now. This Varta Safetronic battery has leaked over time. I'll just get a better shot of it to see the carnage on the board. It's really bad. A bit better. See, all the traces are gone. All the lacquer on top's peeled off. It's all wrecked. Absolutely wrecked it. So this thing's basically just a boat anchor right now. I'm not going to throw it out. I'm going to use it for spare parts. It's even gone through to the other side of the board. Won't lose that CPU. That's a 80186 1982 Intel. Mitsubishi RAM, on board RAM's NEC. All the RAM slots are full. I think that's the North Bridge. And that's the Trail of Destruction. That's why the power supply was overamping. BIOS chips, even and odd checksum. It'll be good for spare parts, but that's about it. Yeah, that was the first thing I saw when I pulled the mainboard out. I couldn't get to the other side. I thought it might have been repairable, very carefully making new traces with wire. But I knew from, if it's that bad on the underside of the board, it ain't going to be good on the top. So, yeah. And that's the monitor for it. It does get its power from the power supply. I have to work out what voltage it is. There's two wires. I don't think it's 240 volt. There's no sign of any power switch mode or anything power supply, no transformer. It'd probably be 50 volts or something like that. Okay, well that's the hard drive. Never seen one of these before. Out of all the 5¼ inch drives I've picked up and collected and dismantled over the years, especially as a kid. I used to pick them up in the local computer shop and dismantle them. It's made by BASF, very well-known media maker, cassette tapes, CDs, that sort of thing, plastics, chemicals. Just look up BASF chemical and get a bit of information from them. Not sure what its capacity is. Made 86. Defective areas as shipped. Tells you I've got one bad sector or something as it was made. You don't see that in the new hard drives, thankfully. Yeah, nice little unit. It's a rotary interpreter. Head slides back and forth in here. You'd have a BLDC motor or something on the underside. Yeah, nice one. And the floppy disk drive's just a standard 5¼ Sugar, Japan. The rest of this can go in the spare parts box. I will hang on to it. I know somebody will want parts one day. They'll raise their hand and say they want RAM modules or this or that. I know I've got to work out what power comes out of this for the monitor, which I think it was that plug. Probably 50 volts DC or AC, who knows. Oh well, I'll have another play around with this and put it away. Thanks for watching. I just thought I'd give it a run without the main board plugged in. That's what was overloading the power supply, all that acid damage. I know there's damage done to this hard drive from the unit being thrown into the junk pile. It does make funny noises. Yeah, I'd say we're dragging a head on the platter. That's horrible. I might as well take the cover off it. I don't know where she's dragging the head, but it looks pretty good inside. Probably one of the lower ones. 2 discs there, double-sided. You can just hear it touching on startup. Tap, tap, tap. Clicks before it squeaks. I hope that's not just a bloody brake or something. No, this thing's been thrown around too much. I don't think it'd be reliable anyway, whether or not I took the cover off it.